Hello and welcome to Module 4. During the last module, I presented 2 approaches to launching your walking school bus program, discussed a few lessons learned, and reviewed an example timeline. This module will address community partnerships, and we will highlight some of the individuals, organizations, and agencies that can help ensure the success and sustainability of your program. It is really valuable to have a broad community partnership before launching a walking school bus program. There are numerous ways in which individuals and organizations can help, and there are always roles that can be filled by almost anyone. For example, promoting a program and serving as a volunteer walking school bus leader. In this module, I will draw on PedNet's experience working with individuals at school, community organizations, government agencies, local businesses, and college students. However, this is not a complete list. There may very well be other categories of individuals or organizations in your community that can help, and I encourage you to reach out to everyone you can think of and be as inclusive as possible. Before I go further, though, I also want to encourage you not to get overwhelmed. Just as I described in Module 2 when I talked about different models of walking school bus programs, plenty of walking school buses have begun with a few enthusiastic parents in the green light of the school. It's just that having a broad base of partners helps with sustainability and in creating a program that can really shift the culture for walking and bicycling to school. We recommend you start at school and reach out to the physical education teacher first. In our experience, PE teachers often embrace the walking school bus program because it supports their efforts to increase physical activity for students. What might you ask of the PE teacher? You might ask them to promote the program during class, distribute registration forms and collect them, and perhaps serve as a volunteer leader with the program. He or she may even agree to advocate for the program with the school principal if there is a lack of administrative support. In Columbia, PedNet has developed a very special relationship with all of the elementary school PE teachers. We are an official partner in education with the district-wide PE department. The PE teachers promote the walking school bus program and conduct an annual week-long show of hands survey of how every one of the district's 7,000 elementary school students travel to school that day. This provides us with valuable information for planning future events, programs, and promotions. Another point of contact within the school could be the school nurse. As health professionals working with elementary-aged children, school nurses, like PE teachers, understand how very important it is for children to develop an active lifestyle and other healthy habits at a young age. They recognize that by joining a walking school bus program, kids are benefiting in 2 ways. First, they are participating in daily physical activity and receiving immediate health benefits. Second, they can grow up to see walking or bicycling as a normal, sensible, and enjoyable way to travel short distances. While some schools may not have a dedicated school nurse, or one nurse may cover several schools on a rotating basis, they often have flexible schedules and may be able to help promote and even volunteer for the walking school bus program as part of their work for the school district. Like PE teachers, school nurses can also be important advocates. Oh, and don't forget the principal. Buy-in from the most senior administrator in the school is absolutely essential for the success of your walking school bus program. Many principals understand the benefits of increasing the number of children walking safely to school, whereas others may have concerns about safety, liability, and possible behavioral issues. It is very important to address these concerns up front and try to win the principal's enthusiastic support for the program. Use the background information from Module 1 as well as the support of the PE teacher and school nurse if possible. Office staff can also be excellent administrative partners for the program. In some of the Columbia schools PedNet works with, the school office has become the central hub for the walking school bus program. In some cases, there is a map on the wall showing all of the routes, information about the program is available for students and parents to pick up, and the office is where participation in the program is tracked. Last but not least within the school community is the Parent-Teacher Association. Strong PTA support for the walking school bus program is extremely helpful. In many schools, the PTA has well-established communication channels with parents and between parents and school administrators. These connections enable the PTA to promote the program effectively to families and to advocate for the program with the principal. Parent-teacher associations also have a strong culture of volunteerism for the benefit of the children, so this is a good way to recruit volunteer leaders. Some schools we work with in Columbia have a health and fitness committee that does a lot of the coordination of the program at their own school. If PTA organizers are willing to take the lead, there is probably no better home for the walking school bus program. It's important to note that some schools do not have a PTA or they have one that lacks the capacity to organize a walking school bus program. In these cases, I recommend you work with a PE teacher, school nurse, administrators, office staff, and/or outside agencies, which will be the next topic. When looking for partners outside the school community, a great place to start, especially if you're starting a walking school bus at a neighborhood school, is a neighborhood association. Neighborhood associations can support the program in various ways: by providing volunteer walk leaders, by promoting it through their own communication channels, and even by using their institutional connections with local government to address safety issues. As an example of this type of partnership, PedNet worked with the Tom Watkins Neighborhood Association in Springfield, Missouri, to organize a walking school bus program at the Ed V. Williams Neighborhood Elementary School. Within a few weeks of starting the program, neighborhood leaders complained to the City of Columbia about an unprotected work site along one of the walking routes, where a large hole in the sidewalk presented a hazard. The city filled the hole within a few days. According to the program developers, this walking school bus program was also remarkably successful in improving student attendance. Like neighborhood associations, churches are often well connected with neighborhood families. Through their congregations and community outreach, churches can promote the walking school bus program and provide adult volunteers. If the church is located between a half mile and a mile from school, its parking lot can serve as a very good staging post for families for a walk to school day event. Church leaders can be very effective advocates when policy, infrastructure, and funding changes are requested of the city or school district to make it safer for kids to walk or bicycle to school. An established connection between the church and the walking school bus program will make it easier to ask them to speak up. Senior citizens make excellent volunteer walking school bus leaders. Because older adults are often challenged to get the recommended level of daily physical activity, participating in the program provides another opportunity which appeals to some. The multi-generational relationships developed during the daily walk to school can be very positive for everyone. Civic groups can be a good starting point for reaching out to senior citizens, and retired senior volunteer programs, or RSVP, are present in some communities. A challenge we have encountered in Columbia is a reluctance among some older adults to make a commitment to walk on a certain day. So it may be beneficial to include a senior citizen as an optional adult rather than as the main leader. It is important to include local government agencies in your community partnership, and the Public Health Department, with its mission of promoting health and wellness and combating disease, is the first one you should approach. Whereas a generation ago, public health agencies focused on immunization and classes on diet and fitness, modern theories of health promotion seek to integrate healthy habits into people's normal daily routines, and so the Walking School Bus program is a perfect fit. Local health departments, following the lead of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, also understand the need to change public policy and the built environment so that the healthy choice is the easy choice. And this empowers them to become excellent partners in advocacy efforts to promote safe, walkable streets, especially around schools. The support of a local government department gives strong credibility to the Walking School Bus program and related policy efforts. The PedNet Coalition's very productive partnership with the Columbia-Boone County Department of Public Health and Human Services started in 2003 with our first Walk to School Days and strengthened in 2005 with the launch of the Walking School Bus program. Together, we have written and received grants, promoted and implemented the program, conducted social marketing campaigns, and delivered walking school bus training workshops to other communities. In 2009, the Health Department designed and purchased our walking school bus mascot, a large shoe named Schuster, after conducting focus groups with children about what type of mascot might inspire them to walk to school and what it should be called. Public housing and social service agencies provide various forms of assistance for low-income families and work to improve health, safety, and quality of life in underserved neighborhoods. Children living in these areas are among those who stand to benefit most from the positive experience of participating in a walking school bus program. With that in mind, these agencies are often very supportive partners in the program and may serve as effective liaisons to encourage their client families to sign up their kids. In Columbia, PedNet partners closely with the Columbia Housing Authority in a couple of different ways. Their staff coordinate walking routes to certain schools. They allow parents of participating children to count volunteer time they spend walking to school with the children as official community service hours, which they require as to complete a part of their contract with the agency. A major focus for police and sheriff's departments is to keep people safe, so law enforcement agencies are excellent partners in organizing a walking school bus program and promoting safe routes to school. Police officers in uniform are very popular with elementary age kids. They can assist a walking school bus or walk to school day by providing traffic control, and they can also teach pedestrian safety skills to children. Even before a formal walking school bus program gets started, police can organize their walking beats to keep an eye on kids walking to school. Finally, the support of law enforcement professionals can be very helpful in getting support for safety improvements. Some schools have a designated school resource officer who would be a logical person to approach. The primary focus of many traffic departments is often to move cars and improve traffic flow. However, inviting the city's traffic engineer to participate in the walking school bus program may help him or her focus on children's safety and the value of making streets safe and accessible for pedestrians. Another excellent way to highlight pedestrian safety and access issues is to include the traffic engineer in a walkability audit, a tool for assessing the pedestrian safety and comfort of a route. If the traffic department becomes a supporter of the walking school bus, this partnership may lead to the city requesting funding to install sidewalks, crosswalks, or traffic calming around school. I will tell you more about different types of funding in Module 5. Let me remind you that partnerships like these can really help with long-term change. It's certainly possible to start a walking school bus without having a ton of partners on board. Common goals of a Parks and Recreation Department are to promote health, exercise, and quality of life. This makes them strong partners with a walking school bus program. In many cities, schools are built adjacent to public parks, creating a great opportunity for a meeting point for walking school bus participants. In Columbia, West Boulevard Elementary School backs up to Agan Street Park, and in 2008, Community Planning Forum organized by PedNet led to the establishment of a meeting point for the walking school bus program. Through this program, school buses and parents drop kids off on the far side of the park, and the kids get a safe and enjoyable supervised 15-minute walk to school along traffic-free trails through the park. This is a double win because it also decreases traffic near the school. The final local government agency I will discuss is the Planning Department. In Columbia, city planners have assisted the walking school bus program by providing large-scale maps for promotion and planning of the program. If you don't have the planning department's help, you can make your own maps from the National Center for Safe Routes to School Map a Route tool at maps.walkbiketoschool.org. Local restaurants can also be excellent partners in your walking school bus program, but it's a good idea to have healthy food options. Restaurants may provide healthy snacks for kids who have walked to school, and like bike shops, they may sponsor the program or offer coupons for free or discounted meals or drinks. Not all communities have a local college student population, but about 200 University of Missouri students volunteer every year as walking school bus leaders in Columbia. Some are simply having fun and building their resumes. Others receive college credit for participating in a service learning or community project, and a few are hired by PedNet as part-time interns to help coordinate the volunteers. If you have a college or university in your community, schedule a presentation to let students and faculty know about the walking school bus program. Focus on those studying to be health professionals first, medical students, nursing, and public health students, those graduating in nutrition or fitness also. Other groups to talk to include those majoring in education and social work. College students have been the heart and soul of PedNet's Walking School Bus program for 6 years, and we have observed some very positive role models. Finally, I will mention college athletics. Whether it's the University of Missouri women's basketball team, shown in this picture, or an unknown walk-on the football squad, college athletes have a special appeal for kids in a college town. If you have a college athletics program in your community, reach out to them and ask for their support. College athletes can be excellent role models. They promote health and fitness, and you could also ask the college to provide a few tickets to games for the prize drawings. If you don't have a higher education college in your community, think about working with your local high school instead. In some communities, high-achieving high school students lead the elementary walking school buses as part of a district program. We discussed liability in Module 3 in the context of schools having concerns. However, it's also likely that your non-school partners will have concerns as well. Again, we invite you to print the downloadable resources from Module 3 and share with your partners. In summary, it's really valuable to have a strong community partnership of stakeholders who support your walking school bus program in different ways. Just as an investor seeks to diversify his or her portfolio, the more diverse your partnership, the better. Please remember this is not an assignment list, nor is it the definitive list of all potential partners. We simply wanted to give you concrete examples of who could be included and what kinds of roles they may have to help you build the strongest possible program. Please join me for Module 5, where I will begin to discuss program funding.